Right, going back, this is our CS before, so that is area 1, and the PS2 and 3. Now with the trade diagram, we draw a line straight across here. It's horizontal and it represents that New Zealand's so small that the rest of the world can supply an unlimited quantity. Label it like so. QL represents how much New Zealand firms are willing to supply at that world price, so they supply less. That is the original quantity there, and the Q dash represents the new quantity purchased, of which local firms supply QL, but imports take that gap between the QL and the Q dash. Now looking at the CS and the PS after, the CS after is
1, 2 and 4.
1, 2 and 4. The PS after is 3. The loss of PS, you look at the diagram before and after and you will see that we've lost area 2. And the gain of CS is
2 and 4.
2 and 4. The thing to note that there is no deadweight loss here because overall there's a larger area of CS and PS, and in fact we have gained area 4 overall, even though some of the PS area has been transferred to the CS. Some firms get upset with this. They want government to put on a tariff, and that will lift this line up here by the amount of the tariff. And what we get happening is this area here that I'm going to shade in here, which is above the tax price that's been imposed, is going to be CS after the tax. The producer area is going to become
2 and a bit of 3.
That little bit of the tail of 2 and the 3. The government collects this area here in tax revenue, which basically represents the imports times the tax. But we have 2 areas left over, and that represents the deadweight loss. That area in there, and that area in there. The subsidy diagram, supply curve goes down because government gives firms a payment to keep the costs down. The inward facing triangle is your deadweight loss. The consumer share is between P and P dash, and the producer gets from P to B on this labelling of the diagram. Elasticity, the first word we always use is the word responsiveness, and you've got 4 elasticities that you need to know. This first one is for demand. All the elasticities have price along the bottom except for income elasticity, which has income, and it's the responsiveness of quantity demanded to a change in income, or quantity demanded to a change in price, or the quantity demanded of one product to a change in the price of another. This one gives us cross elasticity. Now when you work out the coefficient, if it is a positive here, it means the products are substitutes, and if it was a negative, it means the products are complements. Over here all the coefficients are negative, but we ignore the negative sign, and if EP is less than 1, it means the products have few substitutes, the necessities, a low proportion of total spending, and addictive, and we say those products are inelastic in nature. And as the price goes up, total revenue goes up. The opposite of that is obviously EP greater than 1, that is elastic, and that means that many substitutes, luxuries, and a high portion of total spending. Income elasticity tells us whether products are inferior or normal luxuries or normal necessities. Inferior products have a negative EY. That basically means as your income goes up, you buy less of them. The last one is supply elasticity, and that measures the responsiveness of quantity supplied to a change in price. And we get 3 different time periods. The first one is called the momentary time period. That is supply on a given day, and the quantity supplied is fixed, and you're unable to change any factors. The one here after that is supply in the short run, and in the short run you have at least 1 fixed factor, and it is slightly more responsive. but not as responsive in the long run, where you can change
All factors.
and able to alter the supply.